Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to dial in the John Petrucci tone from the Images and Words era. This is pretty close on the Line 6 Helix and a Seymour Duncan Powerstage. I am using the EQ on the Powerstage. I will show you settings for both. We'll do the lead channel, rhythm channel, and clean. So here's the clean, how it sounds. The rhythm channel. Here's some lead. But now I will show you all the settings on the Seymour Duncan Powerstage and the Helix. Alright, so here is the Helix unit. This is the rhythm tone. I do have a noise gate on. I have a Scream 808, which is a OD808 kind of clone. There's the settings there. A 2 on the gain, 6.2 on the tone, and 8.8 level. The amp I'm using on here is the Cali Rectifier, drive 6.2, bass 6.2, mids 2.6. It's a very scooped kind of sound. Treble 7.7, presence at 5. We have the low and high cut filter on this. There's the settings there, 82 and 10.8. Anywhere in those ranges will work. I have the smallest amount of a course on this, and I know he didn't use this a lot, but I think it just gives you that little bit extra because he does a lot of layering in his playing on the albums, so this gives you a little bit of that effect. There are all of the settings on that, and that is the plastic course. And then I have just the slightest bit of reverb. I'm using a dynamic room reverb, just a 13% on the mix. Very, very, not really that noticeable, but it really fills it out a little bit. There are all of the settings on that. And now we'll move over to the Seymour Duncan. Alright, I'm using the EQ on this, and here are the settings. Bass, I have it cut up, mids down, and treble down, and presence up a little bit on the unit there. And I used many different ways to try to just dial this in on the Helix without using the EQ on the Seymour Duncan, and just wasn't getting there as good as I wanted. So once I turned that on and dialed it in on the Seymour Duncan, it actually came through quite well. So maybe you could add those settings on a dynamic EQ on here instead of just a high cut. Maybe I didn't try that, but yeah, if you're using any type of power amp like that, settings like that would work probably pretty well. I totally forgot to show you the lead and clean tones, but here is the lead channel. I have the wah in front, which I didn't use, but it's there if you need it. John Petrucci uses a wah quite a bit. So there's that. Also has that noise gate. I have the 808 on this as well. There's those settings. The same amp, I just tweaked the EQs a little bit and stuff. little more drive, a little less bass, a little more mids, just so it cuts through the mix a little better. There's the settings. It's got that high cut filter on it. But I increased the high just a little bit to let a little more highs come through. A little bit of that 4 voice chorus on this one. Just very little bit in the mix. There's 14%. Double tank reverb. 24% in the mix. There is the settings there. And there's the simple delay on there. 24% in the mix. Okay, we'll go over to the clean tone. This is a... There's that amp. Placater clean. I don't even know how you say that. Placater clean. No drive. There's the settings. Got a little bit of a harmonic tremolo on there. There's the settings on that. Got the same high cut filter. Reverb. 40% in the mix. That's the searchlights. It's got a little bit of a trim. There's that. And simple delay. Yeah, but there's all those. And also, I forgot to add, I was playing it on this Made in Japan Jackson DKR with the Seymour Duncan JB in the bridge. But any humbuckers in a similar type of realm as this will work, such as like a super distortion, anything like that. A Seymour Duncan distortion, a full shred, a humbucker with moderate output will work very well for it. Let me know if you like the tone. Had a request for a video to do Megadeth's new tone on the Boss, so I'll have to break it out here sometime and try to get the tone for the new Megadeth album on there. But make sure to like and subscribe.